Right, welcome to Funktioner Entertainment's about the Commvault Simpana session. So the current test lab contains Simpana version 10 on Windows 2008. So in this session today we'll be looking at the various options under the user interface of Commvault Simpana. Currently the user interface is open. Okay, and this is the first look of user interface of Commvault. Okay, so so we have various tabs like Commcell, Job Controller, Event Viewer, Alert, Scheduler, Control Panel, and What's New and Getting Started. And on the other end we have a Commcell Browser, under which the master server, that is your Commcell Simpana server, is listed, under which we have various options like client computer groups, client computers, security, storage resources, policies, reports, content directory, workflows. And here on the right pane, the same thing we have listed. Okay, so I'm just closing all the additional things. So what I'm going to do is I just want to explore all these options. Okay, and let's see what features we have, and we will also check what exactly the properties of each and every feature. So the name itself shows client computer groups. Like in any customer environment we'll be having Windows, Linux, and also under Windows we will be having different operating systems, the server versions and the desktop versions. So we have 2008, 2012, 2003, and similarly we have under Linux we will be having SUSE, Red Hat, and so on. And also under the any organization will have the laptop users. So Commvault came up with it's because it's easy to manage for the backup administrator if we have groups. Okay, so the reason why they have gave these sort of groups. And however, let me see if we can create our own group. Yes, we can create our own group. Let's say I have a new group. Let's say my databases, let's say for an SQL or an Oracle or any other DB. So whether I want to keep those servers under that particular group. Okay, so let's see, just clicked on create new group and it's taking some time, so let's wait. It's doing something. It shouldn't take this much time. Okay, let me try one more time. Right click, new group. It's taking its own time to bring those options. Okay, let's wait and we'll move on to the next one. In the meanwhile, I think it should come up. Right, the next thing is the client computers, where whenever you install the Commvault agent, or whenever you want to add, these are the list of servers under your environment. Okay, so currently I have only one server, that is the master server. So that's the reason why it's listed. And if I have any other clients in my domain, all those computers or the servers will be listed under client computers. Okay, and if you look at the client computer groups, and client computers are so they're related. The client computers will be a part of the client computer groups. Okay, So and the next thing is the security. So if I click on security, let's see what it shows. Let's say I'm just checking for the disk space. Okay, so yeah, should be fine. Alright, so these are the security. We have Commcell users and Commcell user groups. So this means we can create new users, and we can give appropriate permissions to access to manage the Simpana user interface. Okay, so the user groups, we can create new user groups like administrator or whatever. Specific user groups only only read-only access for users, or only to access specific clients for the users. Okay, let's say I want to give my Exchange admin only permissions to check, to modify Exchange backups. So I can create a user group, and I can assign appropriate permissions accordingly. So in that case, the user groups will be helpful for me, right? And it's still retrieving information from the Commcell database, and it's taking its own time. So these are, see, this is what Commcell, we can create, and we can also create a new user group. So the next thing is the name servers. There's nothing but the naming, the domain name DNS. So you can add your name servers here. Okay. So I can see a new pop-up here for a new client group. Yeah, this is the one. So I'm just closing this. Yeah, I don't want to create. Okay, so these are the new name servers, and you can add a new domain. So it's nothing but your AD and your Active Directory. So if I click on Active Directory, it gives my we have to mention the domain controller information. Okay, the domain name, the domain admin account. Okay, so these are all the various options you can configure. So that the reason why, because you are giving specific, you are redirecting all the naming, resolution, everything to that particular server. Okay. And the next thing is about the storage resources. Let's see what we have. Okay, under the storage resources we have deduplication engines, libraries, locations, media agents, orphan media, vault tracker. Okay, so we will come, we will see all these features in detail in the coming sessions. Alright, so the deduplication engine gives you how your dedupe should work. Okay, and if I expand, currently I don't have any dedupe configure. Alright, so but however we can configure your how exactly the dedupe sync should happen and everything. So currently I don't have. So if I click on this properties, I have one. See, this is what. All right, we will see dedupe engine properties and everything. So how these are all the features, the dedupe database name, where you can configure, and the various settings, how to enable compression along with the dedupe, okay, and the retention, the data paths. So we will see all these options in detail in the coming session. And the next thing is the libraries. So libraries, you can add your tape library, which is that is the physical tape library, which should be attached to your com server, backup server, or you can create the VTL, virtual tape libraries. Okay, so currently I have one test tape library, but I'll show you. See here, you can create your disk library, you can add your physical tape library, and you can also add cloud storage library. Okay, so we can I mean, you know, we need to buy the additional cloud storage for that. Okay, and we will see how to add a disk library, how to add a tape library, how to add a cloud storage library in the next sessions. All right, and the next thing is about the locations, the storage locations. So let's see, new location, the type, it's you can give this is what the media agent is very important. So I would like to cover a media agent on a completely separate topic, separate session, completely on a media agent. But I will give you you know, maybe a small introduction to the media agent. Media agent is nothing but it acts as the you know sorry, it communicates with the client and retrieve information. It communicates with the with your the storage, okay, and which creates the data pipeline and everything between your Commcell and the clients. The media agent is very important for all this communication. So if I click on the properties of media agent, all right, let's see what we get. So currently my master server is also a media agent, all right, the role, and it's installed. So that's where it's showing. You can also create a yeah, more number of media agents. You can install that role on the any other server in your domain. All right. And currently this is offline. So the library, the wall tracker. Currently there is it's not configured, the wall tracker, okay, but you can configure the wall tracker. You have to enable it, and all these features are licensed feature. We need to buy the depending upon your client computers, let's say 5, 10, or Commvault gives in a bundle. So you have to buy, you have to pay them depending upon the license requirements. Okay. And the next thing is the policies. We have so many policies: the monitoring policies, replication policies, schedule policies, storage policies, subclient, wall tracker policies, VM lifecycle policies. We will cover the policies in detail, okay? But let's say if I click on monitoring policies, I don't think we have anything configured it. It should be some, okay. And yeah, we don't have, but the schedule I think we will have. The default schedule policies, file system, and storage policies will give you how exactly my my storage, you know, the retention and everything that covers. Subclient policies, default subclient policy, nothing. Okay. So as of now, I don't have anything configured, but yeah, we will do it in later sessions. And next thing is the reports. Which gives you can generate your own report, and you can go with the default reports under which you can check the various parameters depending upon the you know, the data growth size, or the for the forecasting, and number of backup failures, and the success rate, and the you know, we can check my, okay, there is gender. Okay, so these are the other reports we can. I don't have any reports. Okay, and the content director is a different, entirely a different new feature, okay, where which is used for the legal holds. So we'll be covering this into a different session, and this is for the automation workflows, okay. So and we have different workflows where you can perform various tasks using these workflows. Alright, so these are all the default Commcell browser features. So let's recap. We have a client computer groups, alright, we have client computers, we have a security, we have storage resources, we have policies, we have reports, we have a content directory, we have workflows. Alright, so we will be covering each and every individual feature in detail along with the lab session in the coming videos. So subscribe to my channel for more Commvault Simpana tutorials. Thank you and have a nice day.